That's enough, Agent.
Okay, that's old news. And that's another
Hello,
nap.
JC. Come in. Clerical task first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each. You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the Battery Park subway station. Good work across the board.
Thank you, sir. Who is that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
I would have taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out before you even got to New York.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC. Your brother screwed up. We got nothing, and he's taking the heat this time. The Coalition is letting him go.
What went wrong?
We don't know. He hasn't reported back. The rest of the strike force says he lost his nerve.
I think he was trying to avoid casualties. In Hell's Kitchen, instead of clips for the troops, he was issuing tear gas.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn. We've got one more chance to retake that shipment.
Has it been located?
Get any equipment you need from Carter, then take the chopper back to the city. We know they plan to put the Ambrosia on a plane, but we don't know which airfield.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF, I'd be moving it through the subways, the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check out the subways.
I have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Sorry, Anna. What is it?
I would like to be reassigned to Agent Herman.
Why? Is Agent Denton?
He completed his objective, but our tactics are incompatible.
In other words, he didn't kill everything in sight.
He could have made a more thorough search for NSF targets, yes.
Our pilot Jock is waiting for you at the helipad. Let's not be hasty. He will improve.
That's what you said about his brother.
Let me say this once. That's a sore spot, and you know it.
You should have listened to me.
Ah, end of meeting. You have a lot to teach, JC. And that's why you're his partner.
Nevertheless, I will submit my concerns in writing to Walton Simons, as I did regarding Paul.
Interesting. So she really doesn't like how we're doing things non-lethally, relatively speaking.
Never mind Anna Navarra. She hates everybody.
Yeah, that may be the case, but...
Those jerks from Washington think they own the place. Long night, huh?
Yeah, it's been a really long
Good to have you back. I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block. They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners. Guess you stole the show from Gunther earlier tonight. Poor guy. He lives for this stuff.
Welcome aboard, Agent. I'm Shannon. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
You're friends with Jaime, right? He sure did a good job with the casualties tonight. I've heard that Manderley is more than satisfied with your performance so far.
Well, from what it sounds like, he was pretty impressed with Paul's way, too, but, Agent Navarre seems to disagree quite a bit.
If you want some extra supplies, you might check the false floor in Jacobson's office. One of the janitors has sticky fingers, if you know what I mean.
Jacobson? Okay.
If you want some extra supplies, you might check the false floor in Jacobson's office. One of the janitors has sticky fingers, if you know what I mean.
Thanks for the information, Shannon. That is very good to know.
You have your orders from Mr. Manderley.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's Gunther and Anna. Sam Carter. Why is... Okay, that's weird. For some reason, he's just kind of gliding towards everything. Alright, let's see if I can talk to him.
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an accuracy weapon modification, I've got a couple of multi-tools.
Mr. Carter, can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
I'm getting the impression that UNATCO is focused more on military operations than law enforcement.
The focus has shifted lately, I agree.
The only way Anna would have been satisfied is if I'd executed every terrorist in Castle Clinton. Standing order seems to be shoot to kill.
Direct intervention is always part of the game. In my day, we were just more civilized about it.
Civilized. That's the word. I guess I was expecting a little more class from the world's anti-terrorist organization.
We just have to strike a balance. Why don't I throw in an extra clip with those multi-tools? I trust you will be able to judge when one or the other is appropriate for achieving mission objectives.
I can't carry anything else right now. Hold on.
Whoops. Okay, that's an accuracy modification. That would be nice with either this or my tranq dart. I'm going to use it with this thing, because... yeah.
Ready to load up?
Yes, sir.
Well, cool. And I wonder what he means by civilized. Probably means that they just didn't kill everyone in sight. And that they actually went through a lot of the procedures that we aren't going through anymore. And this is locked. Do I really want to? I'll go ahead and do it. Because why not? Ooh, medical supplies. Sorry, Jaime, but I want. If Shannon thought the janitor had sticky fingers, oh boy, she doesn't know me yet. In recent years, a swelling tide of international terrorism, coupled with enmity between states, wildly varying laws, and anachronistic devotion to arbitrary borders, has resulted in the decreasing effectiveness of local law enforcement. To resolve the problem, a neutral agency was required to enforce international law in an impartial manner around the world. Yeah, by killing everybody, that's impartial. UNATCO was formed with just such a mission in mind, an organization that could transcend national boundaries and provide security for all nations as described to its charter. Founded with the principles of the United Nations as its cornerstone, UNATCO is fair, just, and protects the individual liberties of all the citizens of the world. The criminal thrives on anonymity, but soon there will be no place for them to hide. Victory over terrorism is the prize for our vigilance. I'm pretty sure I read this somewhere else, too. And that bothers me a little bit. And I know Jaime is a good friend of mine, but I'm going to go ahead and hack his computer anyway, since he's busy with the UNATCO agents. Mechanism clearance of Throne 6G or higher. While repairing one of our mech augments, located a mechanism within augment regulation system that was not present in the chart. Okay, so Jaime is just as aware of these issues as I am. In addition to the detrimental health effects, biological warfare agents would likely cause significant impacts on the medical care system. Massive numbers of patients and demands for intensive care would overwhelm medical resources. Special medications or vaccines not generally available in standard pharmaceutical stocks would be required. Medical care providers and laboratory personnel might need added protection, and an autopsy and interment of remains could present hazards not commonly dealt with. U.S. Army Medical Research Institute of Infectious Diseases. Alright, I'll talk to you in a minute, Jaime. Hold on. I just need to access your emails a little bit more. I'm such a horrible friend. Well, on the bright side, I'm not going to be using him at all. Or at least I'm not going to try to be, anyway. Not present any documentation I had available, I'm concerned that failure of this mechanism could lead to a complete autonomic shutdown of the agent's vital system with the obvious consequences that would entail. I've attached an additional CRI scanner of the structure and surrounding tissue? Holy balls! That's an issue. That is a major problem right there. Okay, and level 4 is to the, Oh, hey, Medicbot. You mind? Let's go to augmentations first. Come on. What? Are you serious? What's this then? Must be used on augmentation screen. Oh, okay, I get it. Infolink, light, and IFF. Okay, I get that now. Well, nuts. And that is just a mirror. Let's go ahead and heal myself all the way. Where's Jaime? Here we go.
Looks pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot on your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment.
By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we can't spare a few medkits. Check the storage closet.
Already did that.
You certainly made an impression on the troops tonight.
I know.
Looks like it's gonna be a late night for both of us. By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we can't spare a few medkits. Check.
You might talk to my friend. He's a little down.
Okay, I can do that. Hey, bud.
I took a few hits tonight. The doc had to operate.
We'll get well soon, soldier.
Yes, sir. I will. Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach.
Kinda happens when you have a hole there.
It's like a piece of ice.
Nerves probably gone.
They also
Ugh.
said I lost my spleen.
Oh boy.
Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my...
By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we...
Thanks for talking to my friend. He admires you. I knew what I was getting into when I joined up. Better I take a bullet than an innocent civilian. Just doing my job, sir. I knew what I was getting into when I joined up.
I like these guys. Not so fond of some of the other people, though. Alright, let's check in with... Apparently, Alex isn't here. I'll just grab that multi-tool, why not? Okay, so... Who is... Jaime? Oh! Huh. So there's apparently a false floor panel in here, or floor panel in here. And I can use one of these on here. And another bioelectric cell. Awesome. Okay, and Shannon said it was next to his desk? Let's see. Conversations. Where's Shannon? Shannon? Shannon. Here we go. That's not very helpful. Where's the false floor panel? Okay, I was standing in front of it, that's why I didn't know. Okay.
I've heard that Manderley is more than satisfied with your performance so far. If you want some extra supplies, you might check the false floor in Jacobson's office. One of the janitors has sticky fingers.
Okay, so she doesn't say where exactly, just that it's here. Now, what does she mean by false floor? Is it this stuff? Now he's also not here, so I can go ahead and hack this. I'm an evil, evil person. Yeah, well, I don't know Alex Jacobson that well, so who cares? Just as long as he doesn't catch me. Oracle says, we find your question interesting. We have several references to entity token MJ12, but all are ambiguous. It will be necessary to expend cycles to clarify relationships for codification of representative patterns before further recognition can be accomplished. Okay, so Jacobson is definitely not... I just picked this. What the hell? Okay, that's why. Whatever. So what false floor is Shannon talking about? Well, time to use this strength. Whoa. I don't see anything else. Alright, let's read the rest of the message. This will be time-consuming, but past working relationships are shown in any 3.23% favorable return. Worked with the file SH187 was very instructive. We will contact you again when the information has been collated. Oracle would like to know your favorite color. Okay. Who the hell's the Oracle? Obstacle course. So where's this false floor? Oh well, I guess I'm not gonna find it this time around. Cigarettes, bioelectric cell, I'll take that. The heck? Darts, hey! Well, unfortunately they're not tranquilizer darts, so... yeah, let's have a candy bar. I don't have enough room in my inventory, oh well. More binoculars, don't really care.
Manderley says only senior staff members can interview the prisoners.
Well, I'm not really planning on interviewing them, I'm just seeing who's here with them.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
I'm not interrogating anyone, I'm just looking. Okay. Can't
They
talk?
won't talk. We've tried everything.
Oh. So they're gonna have some pretty nasty folks coming down here, I see. Alright. Hopefully Anna Navarre doesn't come down here anytime soon. Because that would suck. Do. No email today. Awesome. Well, at least he's actually walking this time.
I'm sure you'll do a good job.
Alright. Well, see ya, Sam.
Agent Navarro was grinding gears over how you handled Castle Clinton. Not hard to flip her switch, is it?
No, not really. I wash my hands of this mess. Come here. Alright, now that I am fully healed, and that we have sufficiently messed around with this place. Okay, she is still
You see
here.
your brother. Send him my way. He didn't report back.
Alright. Will do, sir. Don't know that I'll actually come back, but you know. Alright, what is my current goal? Locate airfield while NSF has moved the Ambrosia. Investigate subway system because the terrorists may be hiding underground. Alright. Can I break this? That's a funny sound. You okay, dude?
Hope this one turns out a little better.
He doesn't sound so good. Hope he hasn't caught anything. Alright, let's head back to the city and hopefully,
Your chopper's ready, Agent.
Thanks.
I'd like to
Hopefully
know
we
what
can
the
find
feds
our
are doing
brother.
down in the cell block.
You may use the helicopter, Mr. Deck. Simons appreciates your respect for his interrogation of the prisoners.
Simons?
Please do not keep us waiting.
They had us picking up the...
We are needed inside.
Never mind Anna Navarra. She hates everybody.
Are they just gonna... They're just gonna stand over here. Okay. I really don't like this.
Please do not keep us waiting. We are needed inside. Please do not keep us waiting.
You
We are
guys are
needed
creepy as
inside.
fuck.
Good luck out there.
They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners.
I'm not liking this at all.
Let's go.
And away! Really don't like this whole thing. And this is what, my first couple days on the job?
We're dropping you in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to start looking.
Good to know.
I think we scared them off. Except for that one barrel of ambrosia, there's been no sign of the shipment. Don't tell Navarra. We've let some of the bums back into the park. They don't have anywhere to go.
I really like these guys. Who's this? Is this a cop? Right,
We
cop.
sure appreciate the help tonight, Agent.
You are most welcome.
We made a sweep of the area. No sign of the NSF.
Okay. Actually, anything else?
If you want eyewitnesses, I'd say check the subway or the shantytown.
Alright.
You'll be the first to know if we find anything.
Anything else?
They got us on patrol until morning.
Ugh, fun.
All quiet up here. We made a sweep of the area. No sign of the NSF.
Thanks for the information, sir. See, not all cops are bad.
I saw you earlier. You're the guy they sent into the subway station.
You're right about that.
You
Anything
don't
else?
look augmented.
Well, looks can be deceiving.
From what I heard, when it's dangerous, they send in soldiers that are all mech. Like 90% metal.
If only you knew.
I don't see why they don't just use robots.
I guess because they don't have the coding yet for AI like that.
Pretty
but,
soon it'll just be machines that fight wars.
Wouldn't that be nice? No casualties.
You don't look augmented.
That would be nice. Just see who runs out of metal.
Thank you again. My hands get so cold.
Yeah, like I said, we'll probably both get kicked out when whoever it is gets back. I live underground.
All the same.
You guys mind if I pop in and ask a few questions?
I can think of safer places to camp. After all the fighting tonight.
Cops said I could be here. Besides, I ain't camping. I'm with the mole people.
Why the name Mole People?
They call us that because we live underground. Like they're some kind of superior beings or something because they got more money than we do.
Maybe you should join your people. Anywhere underground would be safer than Battery Park.
The moles need someone topside. And besides, it's been pretty quiet. I'd rather be here than have the NSF tromping around with machine guns.
The NSF are hiding out with the Mole People?
Yeah, they haven't hurt anybody. We guess it's all right.
I need to contact the NSF. Think you could tell me how to find the moles?
Sure. Just give me the password so I know they trust you.
It's a matter of national security.
Still need a password.
Think it's true, the vaccine they got? Think it'd really kill you?
It's super concentrated. I heard the NSF talking. They're gonna process it, though.
I hope so. I can't go much longer. Plenty of room around the fire. Don't worry. We're allowed to be here.
I know.
Cops have been pretty cool tonight. It's little things once in a while that make you feel not so much like a leper anymore. Cops have been pretty cool tonight.
That must have been a harsh life.
We lost the battle today. I admit it. Yes, Lord.
You with the NSF?
Had myself a division, mind you, back when we were the Northwest Secessionist Forces. Years ago. They thought they had us licked. Like they think they have us licked tonight. But look at me, young sir. We're God's army. And what infernal devil can stop God's army?
Well, you take care of yourself.
Found me 2 30-06 clips. Now all I need's a gun, and then it's me and Satan. Yes, Satan. One last look into the devil's red eyes.
Sounds like you served God admirably in the Northwest War. But maybe you should let a soldier from the younger generation take the clips off your hands. What do you want for him?
Huh? You mean money? You want to buy them? Well, guess I'd take about 300 for each one.
Sure, why not?
I'll take both of them for 600.
Praise heaven.
You enjoy your newfound money, sir. Cigarettes.